Alright guys, so here's a quick update. I'm gonna let you guys look around real quick. As you can see, there is one fish missing right here. The guy that's missing is my bluest peacock that I had. He recently colored up, but he is out of this tank. Why did I get rid of him, do you ask, or what happened to him? Well, I got rid of him because when he colored up, he really began getting a lot more aggressive. As you can see, this tank has a lot of fish in it. Pretty much what happened when he colored up is he slowly began to fight all of them. Every single last one, the frontosa, the other peacocks, even that yellow blaze hap. He began to fight all of them to the point where he had them all cornered roughly, I'd say, into this 10% of the tank over here. 10 to 20% of the tank, all pretty much by this filter. Just hovered around right here. The thing about him was he wanted to control the whole left side of the tank, going part into the right, and anyone that would come on this side of the tank, he would instantly attack. Now, out of all these guys, none of them were really getting hurt to an extent which had me worried about their health, but they were getting stressed out. As you guys have seen, this guy lost a lot of color. Strange thing, it might not even be a male, to be honest. I got it when it was small and it had a lot of color. It looked pretty much like this one. But about 2 weeks ago, I saw it spit out something from its mouth that was white and it looked like pellets. Part of me want to say that it's a female and it spit out eggs. I've kept it in here. If I see it spit out eggs another time, or if I see signs that it's holding, which now I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to have to remove it because I don't want any females in this tank. That leads to more aggression and not really something I want to deal with. But yeah, the reason I got rid of them was that whole side of the tank, you wouldn't see a single fish over there besides him. Anything that would go over there, he would attack. And I mean, although this is an African cichlid tank and all you got to do is watch it for a little bit, you'll see a little bit of chasing. All that's natural. The problem becomes when one is overly aggressive, in which case he was, because not only would he have at least 75 of the tank to himself, he would also hang out in the other 25% of the tank. So he would take control out of all this side of this tank and then hang out on top over here with the other guys. The second one of them wanted to leave, he would chase them around right back into that corner. Which after a while it just got really stressful and I started thinking my fish are going to end up getting sick, their immune system is going to be weakened. It's really not worth it for me to have this one fish, even though he colored up nicely, even though he was the best looking one at the time in this tank. Ever since then, my tank is a lot more calm. Like I said, you are going to see chasing, which is perfectly fine. As you can see right here, a little bit of chasing happens. There's nothing wrong with that. This is an African cichlid tank. These are aggressive fish. Chasing is to be accepted or expected. The problem comes when one of these guys becomes overly aggressive. So I had to take him back to my local pet store. I mean, they didn't mind getting a super colored up blue fish. He was smaller than a lot of these fish, but yet he was more dominant than a lot of them, which it's interesting. I'll say that. These guys are all right here right now because I haven't fed them today. They're ready to get fed. I put in the OB that I got in the main tank. As you can see, he's still a lot smaller than the rest of them, but the way I've introduced them, the way I showed you guys how I've introduced fish before, just put them inside a tank inside here and slowly have them get used to being around the rest of the fish. They really seem to leave them alone. You can see they really don't target them. All is pretty good in this tank right now. Apart from that bluefish, I also got rid of my biggest frontosa. If you see, there's none that really stand out in size anymore. That's all part of the breeding project that I wanted. Eventually end up with a bunch of females to very few males. They're all gaining size, and I'm still going to be looking out for more males. Once that next one pops up, I'm probably going to get rid of that one too. Once that next one pops up and outgrows the rest, starts showing signs of being a male, I'll get rid of that one and slowly let them keep growing out till they're all eventually of breeding size and breeding age. And once they do get in that, I might separate the peacocks from the frontosa. I still haven't decided yet, but that's probably a big possibility about what's going to happen in this tank. Have the peacocks go into another tank, or maybe get a bigger tank for these frontosa and leave the peacocks in this one and get more peacocks. Yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to give a quick little update on what's been going on. Like I said, I think this one might be a female. We'll figure that out soon. This yellow blaze, his blue's starting to come back ever since I got rid of the other one. He was really coloring down. This yellow blaze right here, he really hasn't colored yet. He was showing color when I got him from the store, starting to. He had color while he was in quarantine, and when he got thrown in with the big boys, lost all his color. So at this point, just give him time and see when he decides to color back up. There is one thing I want to show you guys. Actually, two things I want to show you guys. One, it's going to be my newer additions. I feel like this is going to be a female, so I'm going to replace this one. This one doesn't really seem to want to color up too much for me. I'm going to have him in here for a while longer, but even though the blues and the red is coming out in him, he doesn't really seem to want to color up, and this just might not be the tank for him. So give him a couple more months. If he doesn't really color up, I might consider getting rid of him. This one is on its way of I don't know, on a time of me figuring out whether I'm gonna keep it or not. Like I said, I'm partly thinking it might be a female, and that's why it doesn't have any color anymore, which is really strange considering how bright it was when I picked it up. But you know what they say about all that hormoning young peacocks and having males look or females look like males. That may have been the case with this one, but we won't know till either it colors up or I see it holding again. If it doesn't hold and it colors up, well then it's obviously a male. But like I said, it spit something out, seemed like it were spitting eggs. I'm kind of lucky from my perspective. I really don't want any random hybrids in here that I don't know what they are. I mean, I know I got this OB in there, but it should be a male OB, and it's not going to be reproducing with anything else in here, so I'm not going to get even farther hybrids. I mean, the OB in my opinion is okay. I don't plan on selling anything, so I really don't want to breed anything in this tank. The frontosas are the exception, but that's in the future still. They're still a long ways from being to that point. But yeah, well, here's what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys what replaced the bluefish that I took into my local pet store, and what may be replacing this guy. And right now, they are currently in quarantine. And just as I say that, they want to hide out. Let me see if I can get a quick glimpse of them. I don't want to stress them out too much, but let's just move this filter around so you guys can see them. And there they are. These guys are two German red peacocks. They're really dark orangish red right now. Their color is coming in. It's not fully there across their body yet, but they are small, so hopefully they color up a lot more, and hopefully that red becomes real intense on them. There's those two right there, and then I also have another blue one, which is probably a red shoulder just like the last one, but he is also a real small size. I have them all quarantining right now. And yeah, they're going to be coming in here maybe in a month or so after they're done quarantining them. I've made mistakes with my quarantine. If you follow me, you've seen that. At this point, I have no rush to putting them in here. It'll give me time to figure out what this pale looking dragon blood is, figure out whether it's a male or female, figure out what I'm going to do with it from there, and maybe give this guy some more time to color up too. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys a little feeding clip of these guys. They haven't ate yet. They're hungry. I'm going to give them some shrimp, give them a little treat. They'll be good to go. Alright, so this is a cut up shrimp. Nice and mushy. And it's go time. Just gonna put some in right here. Some of this stuff drop. Oh, they know what it is. They go crazy for this stuff. Put a little more over here. Oh, I dropped some big pieces in there. They don't mind. Some pieces over here. Okay, and let's try this tank too. See what they think over here of this one. I haven't fed these guys any shrimp yet. They've just been having the pellets, so I really don't even know if they're gonna react to it. Well, I guess not. I'll just leave that to them. But as you can see, pretty much nothing. They cleared house. Nothing left. I'm gonna go get the rest of it real quick. Had a little bit more. And here go the last couple crumbs. Yep. Well, this is what they get. Like I said, they love shrimp. It's always a joy seeing them eat this. But alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Comment, like, subscribe, dislike, anything you guys want, leave all that good stuff down there. Thank you for watching.